Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In last tutorial we learned how to create multilingual website, and in this tutorial I show you how to create multilingual routes in Laravel application. I created this application in last tutorial, and I also created 4 pages for documentation, Laracast, and Laravel news and vibrant ecosystem. Right now, this routes loading without language support and without multi-language. It's simply loading with the English. You can see here if I change the Spanish and go to the route, and it's automatically changed with the English. We need to add language code here, English or Spanish. So looks like, so let me make few change into the route function and pass the parameter and make it working. Also we need to move these 4 routes into the middleware. So let me open the editor and show you. I created these 4 routes. So let me remove from here and add this route into this group. So locale middleware is applied, also this prefix is included. Now we need to make one change into the route functions which I used here. So let's pass the parameter here, specify key as a locale and give into the array. I going to use app get local function, so we easily know which language is set right now. So I going to check here, if language is yes, then we need to specify yes, otherwise need to pass en. Now I need to set this parameter into the all routes method and pass it here. Let me specify into the all the routes, and let me refresh the application, and now click onto the documentation and see here. Now es local prefix is added into the route, and the documentation and everything and all content loaded with the Spanish language. If I change into the English and click here, and now it's loaded with the English. Let me change Spanish and check. Now Spanish is loaded. Now I going to show you how to change this route with multilingual. For example, this is a Spanish language selected, and when I click onto the documentation, this route with the multilingual means it should be load with the Spanish. So let me convert it first and show you the keyword. Laravel into the Spanish is same. Let's check docs, it's also same, but into the vibrant I think it's something else. So let me show you the example. Yeah, so when this Spanish language is selected, the route should be looks like. So I going to use one package for it, one great Laravel package provide the Laravel Multilingual Routes support, and I going to install this package in my application, and we can simply change the route with the multi language. So I going to show you demo in this my application. So let's start. First I need to install this package in my application, so I'm going to install. Stop server first and fire this command: composer required Chin Leung / Laravel Multilingual Routes. Composer dependency installed successfully. Let me take next step and publish vendor with the config. So let's fire this command, and I think basic setup is done, and let's start the implementation of this package. This package provide one method, multilingual. So we need to convert all the post, get and other method into the multilingual. So let me start server again. PHP artisan serve. This is alias, so don't confuse. I created. If you want to create alias, we have one tutorial for it. You can watch it, how to create alias into the cmdir terminal. So let's show you. Now we need to change this all routes with this multilingual method. This method point to the all methods, get, post and others. Now we need to create one file into the language directory, which is located into the resource en and es. We need to create one file called routes.php, example given here, and we need to specify all the routes with the name. So let's create and show you the route file, example given here. Let's go to the language, open en, and here is routes.php. We need to create route.php and specify all the routes looks like. So let's create one routes.php file into this directory and give name routes.php and specify this array here, routes.php, and also we need to specify php at first line. I going to specify routes for this all routes docs. So I give you docs Laravel, and let me convert documentation into the Spanish docs, but it's same, so let me put it same here. Same for other routes. Let's create Laracast and specify Laracast news, and same for vibrant, and I'm going to specify this same right now because this is English, so I'm going to put same here. Now I'm going to copy this same file into the es directory and put it here, and now I'm going to change the name into the Spanish, copy it and replace. Same for news and copy it and put it here, and same for the vibrant and copy it and put it here. Now routes.php is configured properly, but this route method is not in use anymore because this package use own method localize route, and if you want to find current route then you should use current route method. Also you can specify locale and find local route and local URL of the current route, and also you can specify fallback. So now I'm going to use this localize route method and specify it here instead of route because route method is not working. Now let's refresh. This one is not working because I not specified into the route.php into the both, and I specified multilingual, but we no need multilingual here because we have just en and es and both are different, so no need anymore here. So let's refresh and got es.docs not defined. So let's check into the documentation. I got this error es.docs not defined because I need to set locales into the app.config file. You can see here one not given here into the documentation. If your application support different locales, you can either set app.locales configuration or follow the configuration instruction from the Laravel locales. So I'm going to specify this variable into the app config file. So let's open and specify it here, just array, and let's specify en and es, and let's clear config once. So use latest config php artisan config clear and start server again, and let me refresh, and you can see here now it's appear. And let me click into the vibrant, and you can see here now 2 times es added because one time added this package and we already passed as a prefix into the local route, so we need to remove one from the route. So let me remove it from the welcome.blade file, and you can see here we are passing here as a prefix. So now no need to pass this locales anymore because this package is adding by default. So I'm going to remove it. Also we need to remove from the prefix, so I'm going to remove it from here and add it here because we are blending en and es route with welcome file, and we need to set dynamically language because we are changing the language using the drop down. So we need this middleware, and that's why we need to pass en and es. And one more thing is into the documentation given here, let me show you. The application locale are only going to be en, and the default locale is not prefix. So in English en is not prefix, so we need to make true these options prefix default. So let me make it true. And one more thing is this routes is not matter, it's used with this name. For example, let me remove this Laravel from route, but I have added here and here, so it's working with the Laravel routes. So let's go to the back, refresh, and let me click, and you can see here now Vibrante loaded with this Spanish route. Let me go to the back and click into the news, and you can see here now routes loaded with the Spanish. And when we change English, it's redirect to route, but I want to redirect same route with the language. For example, I am into the news, and when I change to Spanish, I should go with a Spanish route name and redirect on this page. So we need to make change into the drop down and need to use current route method, and also we can use a local route as well, but I'm going to use current route and specify the alternate language. So let's open the app.blade, and I need to make change here into this function and need to specify alternate language. So I'm going to copy this and put into the current route instead of URL. So let's remove this one, and let me refresh and show you. And see here, let me click, and you can see here now it's redirect on the news page. So this package provide lots of things. You can accept and restrict the locale using accept and only function. You just need to specify accept method after the route and specify language code. So you can accept and restrict with the specific language. Also, if you want to specify method, your original method, you can specify using method functions and specify method name as well. So this is very great package. Enjoy this package. Thank you for watching a video. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.